May 13th, property lines. A helpful tool in our recovery, especially in the behavior we call detachment, is learning to identify who owns what. Then we let each person own and possess his or her rightful property. If another person has an addiction, a problem, a feeling, or a self-defeating behavior, that is their property, not ours. If someone is a martyr, immersed in negativity, controlling, or manipulative, that is their issue, not ours. If someone has acted and experienced a particular consequence, both the behavior and the consequence belong to that person. If someone is in denial or cannot think clearly on a particular issue, that confusion belongs to him or her. If someone has a limited or impaired ability to love or care, that is his or her property, not ours. If someone has no approval or nurturing to give away, that is that person's property. People's lies, deceptions, tricks, manipulations, abusive behaviors, inappropriate behaviors, cheating behaviors, and tacky behaviors belong to them too, not us. People's hopes and dreams are their property. Their guilt belongs to them too. Their happiness or misery is also theirs. So are their beliefs and messages. If some people don't like themselves, that is their choice. Other people's choices are their property, not ours. What people choose to say and do is their business. What is our property? Our property includes our behaviors, problems, feelings, happiness, misery, choices, and messages. Our ability to love, care, and nurture, our thoughts, our denial, our hopes and dreams for ourselves. Whether we allow ourselves to be controlled, manipulated, deceived, or mistreated is our business. In recovery, we learn an appropriate sense of ownership. If something isn't ours, we don't take it. If we take it, we learn to give it back. Let other people have their property and learn to own and take good care of what's ours. Today, I will work at developing a clear sense of what belongs to me and what doesn't. If it's not mine, I won't keep it. I will deal with myself, my issues, and my responsibilities. I will take my hands off what is not mine. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is the language of letting go. And letting go of what is not mine is the keynote today. And I find this toughest to do with my children, and learning to realize that my children are their own people as well. You know, as much as I'm here to guide them, you know, give them a heads up, instruct a little bit, you know, be here when they need me. If they don't take my guidance or instruction, I can't take that personally. You know, I've done my part, sometimes repetitively. I give them the same advice over and over again, and it might not sink in. And then I got to realize, you know, did I take the advice when I was a child? Probably not. I often choose the hard road, you know, so if my children are choosing the hard road, that's their decision, you know, and to an extent, you know, intervention with children, it's a kind of a big gray area, you know, and sometimes it's subjective. But I try to not control them, not make decisions for them, not, you know, if my son's upset, I used to get upset too, and which would only exacerbate and make things worse. Now, because of this program and learning things like this reading today, if my son's upset, I stay chipper. I stay in a good mood, and I, you know, hopefully I can bleed over that good mood into him, if anything. And if not, so be it. He chooses to have a depressive day. You know, if there's a bunch of consecutive depressive days, I'll inquire, I'll ask, I'll see if there's anything I can do, let him know I'm here, you know, and but I stop there. I don't try to get in and dig and then try to, you know, tell him what he should be doing. You know, if anything, I'll make a suggestion or two, let him know it's up to him if he decides to take those suggestions, and if not, then hopefully he'll feel better later, you know. And I think that ease, that freedom kind of sometimes works. Sometimes, you know, he's expecting the old dad, the old Herb, to try to beat him into submission, you know, when he's depressed or upset or angry or whatever, and I don't do that anymore, and it's kind of a relief, and it makes life easier for me, which it's not a selfish thing. I want to be a better person for my son, be a better role model, be a better shining light for the world. So I can't let someone else's frequency change my frequency every single time, because that sets no example. You know what I mean? So yeah, I try to let go of other people's stuff, including their emotions. And thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.